Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is for the week of December 11th through December 17th. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now we're just going to find out what the message is coming through for you. What is the energy? What is your kind of biggest challenge right now? What is the fight of your life that's coming? What is it that you need to know? What is on the horizon for you? What do we have? A Nine of Cups. Wow, beautiful card, beautiful energy. Let's put that into some context, though, before we get too carried away. Now we're going to use our Dove and Serpent spread, as we usually do. And we are going to, wow, a lot of good energy. Interesting energy. We're going to do this mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to look at that until the very end, so stick around to the end of the video. And, hopefully that card will tie the reading together or give us the confirmation that we're looking for at the very end, right? Just that missing piece of the puzzle, that kind of the linchpin of it all. So we see a lot of interesting things here. Let's just see. We got earth, fire, water, major. We've got earth, water, earth, a little bit of air, and then some more major. So there's not a lot of air here today. Okay, and I think that right off the bat, part of the reading, part of the issue, part of the advice from the cards today is about that air, about that communication, about the thinking process and how you're expressing your thinking, how you're sharing information with other people, right, in the interpersonal kind of way. Communication, talking, words, writing, having conversations with people, that sort of thing, I think it may be a little bit lacking in your life right now, okay? But let's hold off and let's look at these cards first. The Nine of Cups, keyword happiness, the pursuit of happiness. This is a really great energy to get, especially as the first card. That's telling me that this week really is focused on you doing what is going to make you happy, right? Figuring out what your pursuit of happiness looks like, right? Are you happy now? And what could you do to be even more happy, right? What do you need to focus on? What are some things, some goals, some accomplishments that you would like to make? What are some energies that you would like to bring into your life to increase this happiness? I think, first of all, some of that air energy. Some of those more meaningful conversations, that more of sharing ideas, sharing information with others, networking, right? Being a little more social, perhaps. I think some of those things, like I said, it seems like they are lacking at the moment. But I feel like you have such a positive energy right now that, maybe you're taking a little bit of time to recharge, to get centered, to ground yourself. I'm surprised we don't see a little bit of that hermit energy. Maybe the mystery card's going to be that hermit energy. But I feel like you might be taking a little bit of a break from the social situations, okay? But you're definitely focused on happiness and what is going to bring you happiness. I think another thing that you're looking for that's going to bring you happiness that I think is maybe what your activities are centered on this week, this Four of Discs, Pentacles. I think this is really you trying to establish a good foundation for your life financially, right? With your job, your career. You want to get that stabilized. You want to have job security, longevity. You want to get that settled, right? Also, your health. I think your health is very important to you. I think you're trying to maintain a degree of wellness and fitness and healthfulness in your life. I think that's a really strong part of your foundation. I feel like a fitness routine or a specific diet or just a focus on your physical health and wellness is very important to you. And I think having a strong foundation of health and fitness is really contributes to your sense of fulfillment and happiness in life, right? I know for myself, when I was going to a gym, I haven't lately, but when I was going to the gym and when I incorporated fitness and activity and a healthy diet, when I have all of that in my life as a routine, as part of this foundation, I tend to feel a lot happier generally, right? And I don't know, it's probably that way for everyone. I really don't know. But I think it is so for you. I think that's part of your basic plan for a happy life. Okay. And I also think the financial situation, I think that kind of goes without saying. If we have our finances in order, we got something stable, we got money coming in, everything, the bills are paid, right? There's a lot of safety, security, stability there. That goes a long way for us in pursuit of our happiness. Those basic needs, the Four of Discs. The basic needs are met and you're able to pursue higher pleasures, higher desires, higher goals, more lofty interests, more creativity, etc. The basic foundation kind of comes first, or it's at least nice to have so that we can focus our energies elsewhere, right? And I think that's what's going on with you this week. I think you're going to be getting this sorted out, okay? And I think maybe it like literally is kind of all being sorted out this week. In the recent past, we see material success, right? Six of Discs or Pentacles. So I think recently you've had this, this kind of physical success. Either you've established that fitness routine, you've gotten yourself into a really good habit of, your diet and your exercise. I think maybe your financial situation has really blossomed. It's really come to fruition. Maybe you've started your business and it's really stable, steady now. I feel like you've had some material success. Okay, this could be financial success. Like I said, you got that promotion, you got in with a good company that you feel like it's going to be there for a while. There's no real worries there. Six of Pentacles. And I think that's contributing a lot to this Four of Discs, this sense of stability, this sense of basic needs being met, having a good foundation, solid ground beneath your feet. Now you've got that solid ground, what do you want to do? Right? Go explore, go on your adventure, find out what it is, what else it is that your soul really desires to achieve this happiness. What does your ideal happy life look like? Okay. In the immediate future, got some fire energy. Scary card. Ooh, the Tower, right? It's all death and destruction. No, I think this is a breakthrough for you. I think you're going to realize some maybe hidden passion, maybe some part of yourself that you kind of is there, but you've never really expressed it, you've never explored it, you've never really gone with it. Could be some kind of creativity, so be some kind of passion in your life, right? Something, it's going to be a breakthrough, it's going to be a burst of this energy. Okay, so if we take it with the kind of imagery that we've been going with, we've got this Four of Discs, and that's kind of like your castle, your safe, secure, stable, really good foundation, really strong walls, strong floor, right? You're going to build this crazy, crazy tower to heaven, like this. It's going to be almost like I said, a hidden passion kind of, that's just going to burst out of you, a real breakthrough, a real kind of enlightening experience. It's going to be a real burst of creativity and energy and passion and enjoyment. And I think that's kind of like, it seems like a real natural progression of energy, right? You worked really hard, you have this success in your physical life, you've established a good foundation, right? A good, grounded, solid, stable foundation for yourself. And now you're really going to start contemplating, okay, what do I need to be happy? What does happiness really look like? What is in my soul that I really need to unleash, right? And this Tower energy, this is just a real almost sudden burst of that creativity. So I'd almost expect to see that Devil energy pop up here. Maybe that's going to be the mystery card. It's going to be that Capricorn, that Devil energy. But this, I think, is showing a real burst of that fiery, creative energy. Right? And I don't know where that's going to end up. I don't know what you are all about, where you're going to feel this energy or express it, or what you're going to do with it. Okay, maybe as we go through the cards, we'll get some more clues. But what I see above it all is this High Priestess, and this is kind of what you're consciously focused on. And I think once you get this good foundation, this good ground beneath your feet, things are safe, stable, and secure. Right? You've got that all taken care of. Now you're kind of going to be looking within or looking up above, and just kind of asking the universe, asking yourself, what do I do now? What is my path? What is that real essential part of my soul that I need to express, that I need to explore, right? What does happiness really look like for you? What is it that you want to be doing that's going to give you the most joy, the most happiness? And I think you're looking for that higher connection, right? To your soul, to spirit, to your guardian angels, to this high priestess of your own spiritual life, right? So I think that again, back with the imagery, I think you're in the castle and you are fortified, right? Got that good foundation, the good strong walls, the good solid floor, and you're just going to turn your eyes toward heaven and ask for that influx of divine energy. I'd almost expect to see the star card here. Maybe the mystery card will be that star card. See, a lot of possibilities here. But I think that this is going to come in the form of this flash of enlightenment, this spiritual experience, this sudden influx of energy. This is going to just be kind of bursting, and it's going to lead to a lot of intense creativity, right? A lot of intense feelings, a lot of energy there. But what we see beneath the surface is the little bit of air that we had. 10 of Swords. I don't want to stick with this too long, but this is what's going on beneath the surface. And I think that this is a presently, a lack of these interpersonal relationships, a lack of the social aspect of things. Okay? So it could be one area that some of this tower energy will manifest. Some of this intense creative energy might want to go into these social situations or something involving your relationships with other people, sharing information, right? Sharing ideas, networking with people. That might be where you really feel most of this kind of divine guidance and where some of this burst of creative energy might want to go. But I'm just seeing that beneath the surface. So that might be something that's kind of, deep within you, kind of beneath the surface, that yes, that's what you're really craving, are those connections, that networking, that social aspect of things. Could be. We're going to move over to the path of the serpent and see if we can get maybe a confirmation of that, right? Which I think we kind of do, with your general energy being this Empress card. Terrific energy. I mean, I feel like you're a wonderful person. And I think some of this creative energy for you is going to manifest in this very outwardly expressed, very loving, very nurturing, very compassionate care for other people. Okay? And this could be, again, related obviously to this 10 of Swords, right? The kind of lack of connection, the lack of the social aspect of things, right? The interpersonal exchanges, that connection. But I feel like that's really what your energy is all about, your general energy, this Empress card, third mystery of the tarot. And this is that real understanding of other people, real compassion for other people, right? This, I think, is your love, is your desire to take care of other people, to nurture them, to help them be successful too, to help them pursue their goals, their dreams in life, right? And this might be your calling. This might be that kind of divine guidance that you get from this high priestess, where to put this tower energy, this burst of creative energy, might be into something very charitable, very giving, very generous, very compassionate, to help other people. Okay? It could be. It could be. But this card generally is saying that you have this intense ability to manifest your goals, to be productive, right? I don't think you're someone that just kind of, sits around all day and ponders the meaning of life. I think you're a person of action, right? I think you're a person of a lot of empathy. I think you're someone who likes to be busy, likes to do things, and wants to share that with other people. But again, I feel like right now there's this lack of the air, the lack of that interpersonal, that networking. Okay? And I don't know why that is. maybe you'll leave me some comments and let me know how that air aspect, how that swords aspect of things is resonating with you. Because I don't know why this is still kind of something that's beneath the surface, something that's not fully expressed yet. Okay, but maybe the confirmation card, maybe the mystery card will be some air. We'll see. We'll see what that is. Let's go through the rest of these cards a little bit quicker. We're kind of getting long in the tooth here. So this is your general energy. Next, we have your relationships with other people. Now, you may not be relating to people on that intellectual level, that networking, that social kind of vibe, but you're relating to people on a soul level, on an emotional level. And this, again, is that compassion. This is that empathy, the sense of care and nurturing and really wanting to see other people succeed, really being productive and connecting with people on the deeper emotional level. Queen of Cups here is showing a great depth of feeling, right? Really deep emotions, intense emotions that are, I think, currently how you're connecting with other people. You're not so much connecting on the maybe the more superficial, intellectual, social level. You're connecting on that deep soul level, the emotional level, through feelings, through acts of kindness, through listening to other people and being there for other people, right? You're really expressing your love, and it may be beyond words, right? It's just the more subtle form of communication that's not verbal, right? So there is that connection with others here. There is, you do have a deep connection with other people, but I'm just not seeing that air. I'm not seeing that communication. I'm not seeing that social aspect of it, okay? But that doesn't mean that there's not connections existing here, okay? I think there's a lot of love, a lot of compassion. And we see that that is how you are kind of looking at your other relationships, the other people in your life. There's a lot of like care and concern and a lot of feeling. You feel very deeply about the people in your life. Probably about, humankind in general, right? I think you have a very compassionate aura generally. And so you have a lot of concern for everyone. But as of yet, presently, it doesn't feel like it's really being expressed in a fullness, right? In that airy, that kind of swords way. But again, maybe we'll see some more air coming in the mystery card. We see some more fire here. This is in the position of your fears, worries, concerns moving forward. I think that you have a slight concern, maybe a hyper focus on your health or your vitality, your vital energy. Okay, so when we started the reading talking about like your kind of foundation of diet and exercise, right, your fitness being very important to you, I think maybe it's a little bit more intense than that. It might be a little bit of a hyper focus. I think you are worried about illness. You have some anxiety about your health or about your vitality. Maybe more so than other people, or maybe more than you used to in the past. Does that make sense? I think as time goes on, you're putting more and more focus on your energy, your vitality, your health and well-being, your fitness. Okay. I think there's a concern that you might fall ill or get injured or run out of energy. It seems like there's a little bit of a hyper focus there. Okay. And I don't want to dwell too much on this because I think that having too much focus on health is better than having not enough health, right? So just don't burn yourself out with that intensity, right? Don't push yourself too hard in the gym and get injured or something. Just be aware that you might have this tendency to overexert yourself, right? So we'll leave it at that. But the next card now. Next card is a very open-ended card, two of pentacles or discs. This is showing change, usually a harmonious or a very fortunate change in your life. So I think that this is you taking this burst of creative energy with this tower moment, this event, this burst, and really using it to make positive changes in your life, right? To really move forward with this pursuit of your happiness. What is going to fulfill you? What is your general plan for happiness in your life? Now that you've got the fitness and the finances pretty much squared away, right? Squared away with the 4. Little tarot pun. You're going to be able to make these more positive changes in your life. And I think that this is going to be very much so related to this Empress energy and this Queen of Cups, this compassion, this love, this sense of care and nurturing and support and productivity involving other people, right? It involves your love of people and your real genuine care for people. So I think you're going to be making some positive changes in the world, with the people around you, in your community, in your environment, right? You see something that isn't right, that you don't agree with, and you're going to work hard to make it better. And that's a wonderful thing. That's really, really a lovely thing. And I really do love that. Well, let's look at this confirmation card now, this mystery card. We've kind of gone through a few possibilities of what we think it could be. Could be that devil energy, but maybe not so much the devil energy now. This could be some air energy. This could be the Fool. Could be the Zero card. This could be a Wheel of Fortune. What else would I forgot what else I said it might be. Let's just find out. Let's look at it. Well, it's more fire. It's more of that fiery energy. 2 of Wands. This is really coming out of this Tower energy, coming out of this moment, is this sense of control, this sense of like really being in charge now. It's almost like you get this burst, this enlightenment kind of moment, and now you just feel like you can do anything, right? It's this intensity, it's this this commanding nature that you have now, this real sense of power, okay? And I think that's a really wonderful thing. It also makes me think of this 10 of Wands, though. You have this surge of energy, this feeling like you're invincible, that you can just do anything now. And that might motivate you to push yourself too hard and get to this 10 of Wands thing. So we want to be aware of that. We want to make sure that we balance our energy with our capabilities, right? We don't want to push ourselves beyond the limit. Okay. We want to make sure that we maintain a conscious control over this intense fire, this spiritual fire, this creative energy, this burst, this whatever this Tower moment, this breakthrough of energy is. Definitely feel it. Definitely take advantage, but also make sure that this 2 doesn't lead to that 10. Okay, so this is like the delicate kind of balance. This is, yes, push yourself to the limit or beyond the limit. That was actually a really good show about people who are climbing Mount Everest, I think, beyond the limit, I think. Anyway, so it's that same kind of attitude, though, right? You have to test yourself. You have to know what you're capable of. You have to be able to push your limits in a way that's going to foster growth and not lead to injury, illness, or depletion of your vitality. You know what I mean? So it's a delicate balance there. And I think you're going to be feeling a lot of this fiery intensity when this kind of Tower moment, this Tower event happens. It could be suddenly. It could be building up a little bit over the course of the week, but I think it's definitely on its way to you. We're going to take a quick look at all of this in the extended. If you want to become a member to this channel, you can click on the link down in the description box. This was your weekly tarot reading for December 11th through December 17th here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. And I really do appreciate you sticking around, watching this reading, bearing with my rather long kind of readings lately. But there's just so much energy and there's just so much complexity to things, especially in this day and age, that, you know, I don't want to make short, quick readings, right? I like to take my time and really explore what we've got going on. And I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you'll come back and watch another one. I hope you'll stick around for the extended because I think there's a lot of value there. It really is a great way to support the channel, you know. But I appreciate you. I really, really do. I'm very grateful for you coming and watching my tarot reading. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.